Bipolars have a magic gene that hasn't been stamped out by evolution. It hasn't been stamped out for a reason, because they have something to contribute. Michelangelo, Winston Churchill, Vincent van Gogh, Lincoln, Ted Turner, Virginia Woolf, and Ernest Hemingway. I'm a bipolar too. This book is my memoir, my life story, but it's more than that. The story of the mania and what can be accomplished during the mania. You can live 7 lives in one life. I created the largest podiatry practices in Phoenix, Arizona. I single-handedly put it on seminars. I went on radio, television, billboards in the newspaper. I went on to invent a product while I was practicing that actually revolutionized the treatment of heel pain. And over the years, I sold over 20 million of these products. When you're manic, you see, you think outside of the box and you do what I call guerrilla marketing. You have to do things that don't cost any money that get you national and international publicity. Getting on radio talk shows, television shows, and one of the interesting things I did was I got on Joe Costman's infomercial. Joe Costman was a successful salesman who wrote a book on how to sell products. He had a 30-minute commercial that was on day and night showing how to sell products using his course. I fit into that course. I didn't buy it, but I used his system. I called him and asked him, would he like me to show my products and tell how I was successful using his principles? Sure enough, I got on his show and I had 5 to 10 minutes displaying my products throughout the nation at various times, day and night, for free. I didn't stop there. I went on. I kept doing this continuously. TV, radio, local, national, a whole gamut of free advertising with talk shows throughout the state of Arizona, California, New York, all over the country. Today, my new project and product is the book Mortals and Giants, which I've written. And what that does is it clears the 3.5 feet of shelf space of Barnes & Noble, which talks about bipolarism as a disease, as narcotics, as alcoholism, as depression. It erases that whole shelf. We're going to put a book on the shelf now that gives bipolars hope. There are 25 million known bipolars in the United States. That's only the United States. And they're connected to families and friends. We have an audience of over 50 million people. This book is my memoir, my life story, but it's more than that. It's what you can do as a bipolar in the manic stage. And it also is very hilarious. For every accomplishment and every success, I did 110 things that were all failures and dead-end streets. And they're very laughable, most of these stories. So whatever catches my fancy, I do. And I do it to my fullest with money, investment, and energy. This book is the beginning of a movement for bipolars. And I'm ready to go. And I'm ready to go on talk shows, television, radio, lecture to groups all over the world. And we're looking for a publisher that recognizes this and can join us on this crusade.
Get connected. Visit www.bipolarandproud.com, your new social network that makes you proud to be bipolar. Learn, teach, and share up-to-the-minute information on seminars, the latest advances, and breaking news on what it means to be bipolar. Purchase books, t-shirts, hats, DVDs, and more. www.bipolarandproud.com, the one place for the bipolar race.